All right, this is On the Ones. My name's Rich Noir, and today I'm here with someone I got put onto kind of recently, you know? Shout out We Love Hip Hop. We were talking off camera, like
100%.
usually I'm like, I patch in early, like I catch people early, and I discovered you from that interview and got in tune with the music after the fact, and I was like, I remember telling someone listening to the music, like, yo, how come I never heard about this guy before? Like, I feel like I'm always like, you know, first. So,
I was waiting for you to hit me up, bro.
I
was waiting.
I'm
like, where's he? Where's he?
Instagram, and then we just figured it out right away,
Yeah.
you know? But when I went back after the interview, like, just from your demeanor, like, it made me want to look into, like, you know, what the music sounded like, you know? So when I went back and patched in with the music, I'm like, yo, I fuck with this shit a lot.
100%.
You know, we're very particular about who we sit down with, so I'm like, I definitely want to sit down with this person. So, pleasure to have you here, my G. Road Runner.
Thank you for having me.
So, I don't want to repeat too much, because I know you did an interview already pretty recently.
Yeah.
So we want to get into some different shit, but we're going to still want to go through your story, you know? Where does the Road Runner story begin? Like, where does your life story begin?
My life story begins in, I wasn't even born here, right? I was born in Pakistan, so it starts there. I moved here when I was like 8 or 9, around there. I moved here, and then growing up, you know, I was in the hood, right? I grew up in the hood. Like, I grew up with all my guys around me and shit, so they're all here. We all went to elementary school, middle school, and I'm still in touch with them. Like, a lot of times when you go to high school, they'll tell you after high school, you're not gonna see these people. But it's like a lot of people that I used to fuck with, I still fuck with. Like, a lot of solid people that are still in my life, you feel me? There's a lot of people that got cut off because, you know, you gotta be particular who you hang out with and what you do, you know? But the solid people, they're still here, you know? And I appreciate that, you feel me? I appreciate that, you know?
That's rare, though, because a lot of people do end up through those times.
Yeah,
situations
100%.
happen, nigga, snake nigga, whatever.
100%.
I don't want to speed, though. I want to go back. I want to start in Pakistan because I feel like you talked about that a little bit, but I feel like it's a part of the story that's, like, interesting to me. It's a part that most people don't have that.
Exactly.
I had this X amount of years at a different place
Yeah.
and then came here. So, like, talk to me a little bit about, like, growing up over there as a kid.
Bro, I grew up in the slums. So, like, I grew
what
up.
was your environment there? And talk to me about that.
Bro, I grew up in the slums. Like, when I came here and people are talking all this hood shit, like, it's nothing compared to what you really come
a big
from.
building here, like, this is not-
Like, when I first landed here and I was driving on the, like, my dad was driving me on the Gardner.
Yeah.
And I looked at the CN Tower and I'm like, where am I? Like, where the fuck am I? Like, what is this place? You know, I've never seen shit like this. You feel me? I come from the slums, you know?
What was your environment like in Pakistan?
My environment, like in Pakistan, I come from a good family. So, like, my parents always pushed me to go to, like, nice school. Like, they wanted me to go to a nice school. They wanted me to study, shit like that, you know? So, but I was still living in the village, right? I don't come from the city. I come from the village. I come from, like, the poor parts of Pakistan and shit, you know? So growing up, you know, it was hard and shit, you know? But shout out to my dad, you know? That's why I appreciate him so much, because he worked a lot to get us where we are today, you know?
Over here.
Because a lot of people are still there struggling, doing the same thing that, you know, God knows what I would have been doing if I was still there, you know? But that's why I appreciate my father so much, you know, because he brought me here, you feel me, and gave me a better life, you know?
Yeah. What kind of things as a child growing up there, like, what did you guys do for fun? Because you came here at an old enough age where you still remember shit over there, right?
Me,
so what were kids doing over there?
for fun, we never had iPhones like these kids, you know? We had a tire, we had a stick. I had no shoes on. I'd take my stick, I'd hit my tire, and I'd run around the whole village. That's what I did for fun, you know? That was my fun. That was normal kid shit, you know? We had our little pellet guns, BB guns. We used to fight, you know? It's just normal kid shit, you know? No iPads, no iPhones, you know? We didn't have none of that growing up, you feel me?
Were you playing any sports and shit?
Yeah, I was playing, like,
soccer,
Pakistan, like, here you see a lot of people basketball, you feel me? When it comes to basketball, everyone's crazy.
Yeah.
You feel me? They say basketball, oh, I'll smoke you in this, I'll smoke you. You can't play me, you know, your shit, this, that. There, it's cricket.
Cricket.
It's cricket, you feel me? If you're sick at cricket, you're that guy, you know?
So
growing up, I played a lot of cricket. Like,
you nice?
I'm still nice. I don't play no more, but I could hit a nice 6 or a 4, you know?
Hit a 6?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so
I'm all right at cricket.
All right, so talk to me a little bit about your direct household. So what was your household, immediate household growing up in Pakistan? What was your family structure like? You have dad, mom, siblings?
I come from a family of 7, so I have 5 siblings, including me. And then I have my father was around, my mother was around. So you know, I come from a pretty nice like family. You know,
Big family. Where do you
Big
fall
fam-
in that?
I'm the middle child.
Middle child.
I'm the middle child. I got 2 older siblings, and then I got 2 younger siblings.
Okay, and now I want to talk about a little bit about the transition to Canada.
Okay.
So you say you come to Canada like around 8, 9 years old. What was that transition like coming over here at that time? Coming from, like, did you understand what was going on at that time? Or you kind of just like a little kid, like just going through the motions?
Honestly, when I was told that we were gonna move here, I wasn't really into it because I was already starting to start a life there.
You had friends.
I had friends. Like, I still remember telling my best friend that I'm gonna be leaving, you know, and it was like, as a kid, you know, it was hard, you feel me? Because
he's like, what do you mean?
You're
Like,
starting to like understand people, you're starting to grow up, you know, like all these, like at 9 years old, like you're starting to understand some things.
I still remember 9. Like,
yeah, you're starting to understand some things at this point. So like in my head, I was like, when I get there, like, I'm gonna have to make new friends. It's a whole different language, so I'm gonna have to learn English, you feel me? I'm gonna have to make new friends. I don't know what the environment's gonna be like. The washrooms, I never used the washroom. Like, back home, we're squatting. You feel me? Like everything was new, you know? Like, it was literally a new feeling, you know? Like,
so it wasn't excitement, it was like, you were unsure.
I was nervous.
You were nervous and
I was
unsure
nervous.
of what you're going to.
I was nervous. Yeah, I was super nervous, you know? I was like, I didn't know what to expect. Like, I didn't know what I was coming to, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's not like I was a kid. I wasn't like say you're older, say you're 18, 19 now. You have access to internet. You're looking up
you can
things.
Google it, YouTube shit. Like,
yeah, you know,
none of that
YouTube
back
shit, what
then,
it's like and this and that. Like, I didn't even have internet in the house, you know? So I was like, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know where I was coming, you know? But it worked out fine, you know?
Yeah, so talk to me a little bit. So now you guys get here.
Yeah.
You go straight to Toronto?
Yeah, I moved like, see, Thorncliffe is like, it's literally an immigration hub. Like, it's a lot of refugees and immigrants, you feel me? And literally, like, anyone, I'm not saying anyone, but like, a lot of people that move from third world countries, they're coming to Thorncliffe first because cheap housing, second because people want to be around their own kind. They want to be around their own culture.
Yeah.
And to this day, Thorncliffe is like, vast majority is a lot of brown people. Yeah. Now a lot of Sudanese are coming in, a lot of Eritreans, Ethiopians, like, you know, they're coming in, their wave is coming too, you know? So I see a lot of little black kids. So when I look at them, I'm like, oh, when they grow up, it's gonna be a lot, like, it's gonna be multicultural. Cause us, when we hang out right now, it's usually like 90% of us are brown, right?
Yeah, because that was your environment.
That was my environment. Now, I'm seeing the kids, I'm like, damn, like, it's gonna be crazy because there's Hungarians, there's Sudanese, there's Pakistanis,
and they're all gonna be brethren.
They're all brethren already.
That's what I mean. When they
I
grow
see
up,
them,
though.
yeah, I see them all chilling already, you feel me? And it's crazy, you know, I love it, you feel me? Because like everyone's just connecting with each other all the time, right?
So you come here, did you come here in the winter or what? When did you come here?
I came here in August. I came here, it was nice and hot, you know? So that was one good thing, you know? I'm like, it's not too cold and shit. I still remember my first winter, bro.
How was that when the first time you see snow and shit?
Bro, that shit was, in Pakistan, snow's considered beautiful. Snow is considered like, people go to like, there's one part in Pakistan, like if you go up north, you'll in the mountains, you'll see snow, you feel me? But people, they go there to visit, like they go there to see snow because they don't live in it, but everyone wants to see snow, you feel me? Like, it's like one of those things where you have to pull out your camera and you have to capture the moment, you know?
Talk to me a little bit about the language barrier. So when you come here, were you in an English-speaking school? Yeah. So you were in a village, so how much English did you know when you came here?
When I came here, I never knew much, you feel me? Shout out my ESL teacher, Miss Papa Marco, you know? She taught me a lot. I still remember her to this day, you feel me? I was in ESL for like a year. I learned my English quickly, you know, and then boom, like all of a sudden, like all my friends are speaking English around me and shit, so I'm picking, like I was young, you know? So when you're young, you pick up on things quick, you know? You feel me? Like everyone's speaking it around you, you pick up on it. And English is a universal language, right?
It's easier to pick up.
It's not like I'm going to another country to learn French or some shit, like English.
Growing up, I had a lot of friends that were in ESL too.
Yeah.
Mostly Somali. Yeah. And they used to tell me like, yeah, they're in ESL, but they learn more quick from TV and shit.
And honestly, it's not
like watching The Simpsons and watching shit, like, yo, that's how I learned English.
Some people would be embarrassed to say that, like to tell you that, oh, I wasn't ESL once upon a time.
Fucking second
I wear
language.
that, like, I don't care, you know, like,
Yeah, yeah.
this is who I am, you feel me? This is where I come from, this is who I am, you know? You feel me?
It's like saying I went to Pakistan and I learned fucking the language. It's like, oh, how did you not know
How did
Pakistan?
you feel me? Like,
how am I gonna know it?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
dumb as shit. How did you feel? How fast do you feel you adapted to the? Forget the language. What about the culture here? Like, what were some of the main cultural differences that you had to get used to at first when you came?
Main cultural differences, to be honest, it's like little things, like even like girls, like when I first landed at the airport, like I'm looking, like in Pakistan you don't see like girls just walking around here and there and like people kissing in public and it's just the little things, you know. I was like, whoa, look at that, and whoa, look at that, you know, like it was just all crazy to me at the time, you know.
Yeah.
I still remember I landed, I was wearing my cultural clothes, you know. I looked at the airport, I'm like to my mom, I'm like, take me home right now. I just want to go, you know, put my drip on, you know, put my pants on, put my shirt on, you know. I was excited, you know. I was a little kid. It was crazy.
So little shit like that was
Little shit, you know.
you weren't used to it necessarily.
Oh yeah.
Now, you're doing hip hop music now,
Yeah.
but you said you grew up over there. I'm assuming that hip hop was not part of your life back was back in Pakistan and shit, or in your household it wasn't directly a part of your life, right?
No.
Was your household a musical household at all? Was there music played in your house? It was not hip hop.
Not really
or,
at
or
all, to
anything
be
at all?
honest. Not really at all. I always had a passion for music, you feel me? Like it
When
became
did that
more
start?
serious when I was like in high school and like I started listening to a lot of hip hop. Like I started listening to a lot of rap and like I'd watch videos and I'd be like, yo, this shit is hot. Like that's nice, you know, like you feel me? And like as I started getting older, like, you know, like freestyling with the guys, this, that, you know. And then it wasn't, bro, it's not me. I didn't want to rap. Now I want to rap. When I first started, it was my friends, it was my brethren, yo, like what's going on? Like, you're spending some hot shit, you need to drop this, you know, like drop this. That's why I appreciate them so much, you feel me? Because, fuck, like, I feel like I started a very positive chapter in my life, you feel me? Like, I'm happy with what's going on, you know?
Yeah. So
You feel me? It's not only the music, I like the art of it too now, you know? Like,
You like the whole
I like the
process
process of it, like how it's coming along, what I'm doing, you know?
seeing the growth.
People just think, oh, like, it's music. No, bro, it's not music. It's like there's a lot of challenges that come with it that you start to like. You feel me? Like, before it was like, I'd get frustrated when I'm making music. Now it's like, I like that feeling. Like, I want to overcome this challenge. Like,
It's kind of like you're unlocking levels.
I'm unlocking levels, you know? Like little by little, you feel me? So it feels nice, you know?
So you were listening to music and shit when you came into high school, right? But do you remember when you actually like started saying like that point where you said, maybe I can write this shit too? Like, what gave you that spark to say, you know what, maybe I could do that?
It was the era of like, just like when I'm saying like, the Halal Gang guys were popping, you feel me? When they first came out with their videos and shit, you know?
Puffy and them.
Like Puffy and them, and then they were dropping music and shit, you know? That's when I was like, I was listening to that shit and shit, you know? So when they came out with that shit, I was like, like I could do it too, you know? Like, you know, this time I was older, I was getting older, so like I started to meet more people, I know more people, you feel me? So it's like, I still remember the night I wrote my first song.
That's what I was gonna get to. Like,
I
so
remember
talk me through that process.
I remember the first
always
night.
interested in that shit.
I remember the first night. I wrote my first song. I was up probably all night and I was writing the song. And the next day, I still remember I hit up my brethren. I'm like, yo, let's go record this. And we recorded it. It was like a little Bruck Up studio, you know. But the engineer, I still remember, like, I thought he was nice, but now that I look back at it, I got finessed. You know, I got finessed out of my money, you feel me? He charged me, I got finessed out of my money, you know? Now I look back at it, I listen to it, I'm like, bro, like, what is this just me on a mic, you know? There's nothing.
There's no mixing.
There's nothing, like, you know, I told the man do a beat drop. He doesn't know how to do a beat drop. I told the man, yo, telephone effect, doesn't know how to do that, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, it's all a part of the plan, you know? You feel me? Like, I learned from that.
How did you even get the first beat to record to and shit? Like, how did you...
Bro, my writing process is weird. Like,
Talk to me about it.
I always, like, I'll be driving, I'll take voice notes. You feel me? That's how I really start. I take voice notes. I don't find a beat first. I write first, and then I'll find a beat that's that's most suitable.
That fits.
You feel me? Or I'll hit up someone. I'll be like, yo, make me a custom beat. You know. Now it's to a point where like
So what do? You send them the fucking.
I send them the vocals.
And they build it around it.
That's
different.
You feel me? That's what I'm getting into more now. You feel me? Because once you make a custom beat that goes with your song, it just feels different. You know? It's like you're building around your own song.
So are you riding around doing voice notes with his melodies and shit at first?
Bro, it's weird. I'll be driving. I'm just like, no, like never again. Say for never again. I still remember. I'm just driving. I'm like, never again, never again. I'm like, yo, what is this? This sounds hot. Never again, never again. I just started taking a voice note, you know? And then, to me personally, that's still my favorite song to this day, you know? It turned out very nice, you know?
Crazy. So,
yeah, that's what I do. I take like, if you go into my phone, you see a bunch of voice notes, you know, bare voice notes.
So, when was the first release where you felt like you really had something like, yo, I recorded this sounds like it might be something like
I had a
hard.
song. I had a song. I had it up for like a week.
Where was it?
I had a song.
Where'd you release it this time? Like SoundCloud and shit?
No, it was actually on YouTube.
On YouTube.
I did a video for it too.
Okay.
But back then, like, see, like, when you come from the hood and shit, like, there's a lot, like, when I was growing up and shit, like, I grew up in the hood, right? So it's like a lot of problems. I had a lot of personal issues growing up and shit. So, like, I dropped music and then I had so much going on at the time. I'm like, yo, like, it's not the right time to be doing this shit, you know? Like, you feel me? Like, the feds are there. Like, everything's so hot, you know? Like, I'm like, that's not the right time to be. Like, there's a time and place for everything, you know?
For sure, yeah.
You feel me? Now when I do it, I know that this is the time for me to be doing this, you feel me? Like, I'm past all that bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I want to move on with my life. I want to, like, you know?
You can't do both.
You can't, bro, like,
Realistically, right?
You feel me? Like, the streets only take you so far, right? You feel me? You gotta choose up, especially for artists. It's very hard, you know? You gotta, like, when the spotlight's on you now, like, you're the face of the hood. Like, ever since I started rapping, I've been probably boxing 5-6 times. Like, countless times. Like, you can ask my cronies, like, I'm just driving, boom, like, they're boxing me in my driveway, they're boxing me in here, you know? It's like, you're in the spotlight. Now they want to, like, they hate to see the fact that I feel like you're doing good or you're doing something positive, you know? Cops, I feel like when they see you making music, they just think automatically, oh, like, he's a gangster. He's, like, you know, he's causing problems, he's doing this, he's doing that.
That's what they associate rap with, right?
You feel me? Like, that's what they associate rap.
Once you have yourself all over YouTube, you make yourself.
Yeah, and even, like, shows. Like, I don't remember the last time a Toronto guy did a show in Toronto.
It's hard, fam. It's very
hard. It's like, why? I don't understand why. Like, they're shutting down venues at this point, you know? Like, they're not letting guys perform. They're not, you know?
You know what it is too, fam? It's fucked up on the boy them's end.
And it's fucked up
but then you have to fault niggas at the same time because when niggas are going back and forth so much, not thinking people are watching.
Yeah.
Everyone's plugged in. We're talking about, like, everyone's watching, right? So when people are fucking always constantly doing all that ray and blah blah blah, then it becomes a safety concern.
Bro, that's why that's one thing. Like,
you don't get into that.
You'll never catch me on live.
Bullshit.
You'll never catch me on Instagram live talking all that rah shit or like going back and forth with a rapper or like. Bro, like, I don't see a point in it. You know, it makes me look like a child. Like, I'm not a child, you feel me?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna go at it on the internet with you, you know? You feel me? Like, I don't see a point in it. Like, what am I gonna do? It's just gonna boil my blood. It's gonna boil your blood.
It's gonna make your
It's gonna make me look like it's gonna make me look like a clown. It's gonna make you look like a clown. The world's just laughing. They're just there for that.
Who benefits?
Who benefits? They just look at you like a clown. Like, you know, you feel me? I don't go back and forth, you know?
100%. So talk to me a little bit. You had that video up for a bit.
Yeah.
And you said, I guess it wasn't the time.
It was personal issues, you know. The bottom were just harassing the man, so you were just like, yo, this is too much. Take this down, you know.
This is back before you're taking rap serious.
Yeah.
So now, when I'm looking at your early releases, right? Because like I told you, I patched into you late.
Yeah.
So probably in the last month and a bit or so, I started watching your shit, and I watched it like on the timeline. I watched from the first shit you did to the last shit you did.
Last shit, yeah. I appreciate that. Respect for tuning in, you know?
No, 100%, fam. I'm a student of this shit, so I take it dead serious. So your early releases, listening to it, had more of like a drill feel. It was less melodic. It was more on that like drill, Chicago kind of wave, that kind of wave, right? But I feel like in 2019, when you started coming back again, you came back with a more melodic, advanced style. What was the reason for that change, Afro?
Honestly, when I first started, I was like, I wasn't doing it for like the art of music. I wasn't doing it for like, I just wanted, like, I was just like, fuck everything.
Something to do?
I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just gonna, you know, just jump around, do this. I'm gonna make drill music, you know? And then as I like started making more music and shit, I just started loving like how it all comes together and shit, you know? The art of it. Before, like when I do like melodic songs and shit, I'd be like, yo, that sounds kind of corny.
Soft or something.
Soft.
Right?
And then like when I started expressing myself more and now people are tuning in and they're relating to me and people are telling me, yo, that shit is hard, you're talking some real shit. That's when I'm like, yo, like, you feel me? I don't care for, like, you can call me soft for making melodic songs and shit. I don't care for it, you feel me? You know, that doesn't bother me no more, you feel me? Before, if you told me that when I first started making music, that would kind of bother me. I'd be like, yo, like, what are you talking about? My shit's like drill, like, you know, like I'm on that drill shit, you know, like, but no, I'm at a point where like,
that comes with growth.
Like, I don't care, you know? If you're being negative, if you don't like it, just don't listen to it, you know? You feel me?
Yeah, and I feel like something that stuck out to immediately, like I said, when I patched in, was the vulnerability in your music, fam. Like, the fact that you were like, most artists that I hear coming from, not even just Toronto, and like most street artists, they're gonna talk about like the girls, the money, the cars, but you kind of took the opposite approach, talking about like the pain, the loneliness, the PTSD that comes with the street life. You know?
Honestly, it's like, bro, like people like coming from a hood and coming from like these low income neighborhoods, bro, it's hard, bro. Like, you feel me? Like growing up is not easy, you know? Like even if you have both your parents around, this and that, like real shit goes on outside, you feel me? Like
outside of the household.
Outside of the household, real shit goes on, you know? Like your friends are dying and like you gotta bury your friends now and like your brother's locked up, like, you know, like shit bothers you, bro. Like you think about shit, you know, like before you go to sleep, like we're all human, right? I have a heart, you have a heart, like, you feel me? You're gonna think about shit. It's your blood's locked up. You're gonna think about that. It's gonna bother you. Your friend just got shot, he died. It's gonna bother you feel me? So it's like,
we all go through it.
We all go through it. Some
but not enough people talk about it from that.
They don't want to talk about it because they don't want to look soft. You feel me? They don't want to look soft, and like that shit bothers me a lot because it's like, be who you are. Be what you like.
We all feel that.
Feel this, bro.
Why can't you talk about it?
You feel this, you know, like you're feeling it. You know, you gotta express it. You feel me? You don't always gotta be that tough guy, bro.
Right,
like, you know, like I know guys that are in a position to like check other people while they're in a room full of niggas. You feel me? They don't do it.
Yeah, it's not.
They don't do it because they want to keep it humble. They want to keep it good. You feel me? And I appreciate that. And I like people like that. You feel me? I don't like people that come on that, like, you know, this, that. I like good people, you know?
Usually, to me, the kind of people that project that energy are the people that are insecure in themselves.
Yeah, bro.
Like, to me, the realest people I know, if you meet them, you'll never even think they're on shit. They're just humble, down-to-earth people.
Bro, I
know. Niggas that come on the, you know what I'm saying, are usually the most, like, they're just projecting that because they're scared.
I know guys that are really with their shits, but they look like math teachers, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
When you talk to them, they'll talk to you like a normal human being. They live normal lives.
It's unnecessary to otherwise.
They go home to their families. They show you love. They show other people love. But if you get on their bad side, you get on their bad side. You feel me?
Right,
those are the real gangsters. You feel me? Not on IG Live. Yo, I'm gonna smoke. You pack this. I'm gonna pack that. I'm gonna pack this.
To me, like I always tell niggas, being a gangster to me, like being a real person to me, is like taking care of your people.
Bro, that's what you gotta do, you know?
Taking care of your youths, taking care of your shorty, taking care of like your home front. You know?
A lot of people, bro, like they're spending, like, your mom's still in the hood. You're dropping a 5-10 bands on chain. You're dropping a 5-10 bands on a chain. You feel me?
Priorities.
You're dropping a 5 on a bracelet. You're dropping 10 here. You don't have a car. You don't have means of transportation. That's what bothers me. That shit bothers me, bro. Like, I'm like, why?
You know what I always say? I'm like, it's broke niggas. No, niggas going broke trying to impress broke niggas.
Why, bro? I don't understand. Like, you don't even have a car to get yourself around and you're worried about a little chain, bro. Like, I understand once you have all of that and then you go into, you want to spend money on yourself.
Priority, secondary.
Once you want to spend money on yourself, bro, like, you feel me? Me, I've been rapping for what now? Almost like 8-9 months. I should have had a chain by now already, you feel me? I just ordered my chain. Like, I just put in my order, you feel me? But I'm telling you, if I didn't have a car, or if I didn't have, like, a place to sleep, or if I was struggling, or if I didn't have, like, enough money, you know, I wouldn't buy a chain. You wouldn't see me go to the jeweler and buy a chain and do this and do that, you know? I don't see a point of it, you know? You feel me?
Let's get back into, I want to go back into a little bit of the earlier releases. So,
Yeah.
like I said, those earlier releases had a more of a drill feel. So your earlier visuals, they had a different tone to them. We talked a little bit off camera about them too, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like it was very, like I said, that Chief Keef, you could tell you were watching, you could tell you were studying the drill era, right?
100%.
100%. So there was a lot of, like, guns, props, I'm sure, prop guns and all that
props,
bullshit in the video, right? But as you progress, now with your visuals, I can see you're straying away from that. Did you ever feel like at that time it was necessary to do that just to get people's attention quick? Was that
No,
kind of thought?
I feel like it was more of like a I don't give a fuck type thing.
Like,
it was all props, but at the end of the day, that shit, like, it comes with a cost, right? You feel me? Like, it does make you hot. It does, because we all know, like, it's Toronto. The feds are watching you, bro. Yeah. You feel me? Like,
especially if it's going, like, people are circulating.
People are circulating it, you know, the feds are watching you, you feel me? But now, it's like, I'm at a point where, like, I just want to make music to, like, I just want to make music and, like, I don't want to do it for, like, I want to do it for everybody. I want to do it for older people. I want to do it for girls, for guys, for little kids, you know? I want to do it for everybody. I feel like that drill shit is only for, like, a certain audience. It's only for, like, guys who are in the hood and, like, they're like, if you put it on for, like, say a white guy in Sudbury, bro, he's not going to rock to it.
And also, just to be 100% realistic, there's a certain kind of energy that comes with that.
Exactly.
Like when you put that energy out into the universe,
exactly,
you know
bro.
that energy comes back
comes
around.
Back to you, bro.
And it's kind of like a cheat code. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm going to get these views, I'm going to get the attention, but, like, is it worth the attention and is it worth the energy that comes with it, right? So I'm sure that's something now, looking back,
bro.
you
like,
think about it.
Like, I look back at it and, like, I'm so happy with the progress I've made, you feel me? Like, like, I could feel myself getting wiser. I could feel myself getting older, wiser. You feel me? It's not even been too long, but I could feel it. Like,
that's what I said.
My brain's like, I love it because my brain's starting to, like, function more. You feel me? And like, it's great because, fuck, I'm only helping myself, right? You know?
100%. Did a part of you, I don't want to dwell on this too much, but did a part of you at that time, as you progress, want to see, can I do these same numbers without all that fuck shit? Like, was there a part of you is like, if I don't have all these props and stuff in my videos and the music is good, is my music going to have the same?
To be honest, me, I'm very, like, picky with my videos. So if you watch all my videos, I always like having something that, like, people like watching fuck shit. You know? That's just Toronto. People like watching, they love seeing money, they love seeing this, you know? They love seeing a lot of fuck shit, you know? So me, if you watch my videos, if you ever watch my videos, I always have, you know, guys, I always have, like, guys jumping around with money, us throwing money at each other, you know? Shit like that. Like, people can watch it and you know, and like, people, when they watch that shit, they, like, questions come up into their head, you know? They're like, oh, like, where's this coming from? Or, oh, like, where's that coming from? And they want to share with other people, like, look what this guy's doing, this, that.
That's,
you know? That's how word spreads. You feel me?
So it's marketing at the same time.
Marketing fam.
But it's like a trade-off.
Yeah.
It's a trade-off. Like, you know what's going to come with it, but maybe it was necessary to bring you to this point, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
I'm not judging. I'm not
100%.
Right off, fam. So I want to talk a little bit about once your shit started dropping again, because you said you came out earlier, you started coming back again last year. Who were some of the Toronto rappers that were kind of already doing their thing that showed love from, like, at this point in your career?
Shout out Frenchie. Frenchie shows love, you know? Frenchie, Doovie shows love, you know? You see, I don't really go out of my way to, like, message people and show them my shit. If you rock with it, you rock with it, you know? Like, I know a lot of people are listening to it, but a lot of people won't share your shit just because, you know? And that's just Toronto, bro.
But you know what's fucked up about it? It's fucked up that we're in a place where even sharing someone's music can make you an op.
Exactly, bro.
But it's realistic,
Let me tell you.
It's fucked up. It's sad, but it's fucked up.
Let me tell you, bro. I can't share certain shit in the city. At this point, it's not that I can't.
But it comes with a lot.
I just don't want to. It's because it's because like this guy's up, that guy's up. Now you share this guy's shit, that guy's mad. You know, that guy's like, oh, why is he sharing his shit? Like, it all gets weird. You feel me?
That's what holds the city back, fam.
Exactly,
that kind of thinking,
exactly,
right?
bro, exactly.
Like, even, fam, it's fucked up. Even me, I'm doing interviews. Like, this is probably the most legitimate thing you can do.
Yeah.
I've heard them from every different place. I've heard this guy's from here, this guy's from here. This is from
Bro,
interviewing.
I had guys messaging my cameraman saying, if you drop this video, you're dead. Like,
that's what I mean. Like,
what
does the cameraman
have to do? That's his job, bro. Like, I'm paying this guy. He's just there for the video, you feel me? Like, guys want to hold you back like that, you feel me? They want to scare cameramans off. They want to scare this guy off, that guy off. But shout out the real, man, you know? You feel me? Like, these guys are just on burner accounts talking a bunch of shit. I've never had nobody from a real account holler at me and be like, yo.
No,
like,
that never happens.
Like, you know?
But it's just, I feel like that's like, whenever people say, like, what do you think's holding it? That's a question I ask people, too, is like, what do you think's holding back the Toronto scene? And I feel like that shit.
Too many politics in the city, bro.
Because you can't do collabs even.
Bro, it's a Chicago wave right now. You know that, right? Like, it's crazy, bro. It's a Chicago wave right now,
like,
bro.
I'm sure you have music you could do with someone you know be a banger, but you can't do the song.
Bro, the only reason to why you don't see me on a feature yet is because of those reasons. Because I rather just do
someone has a problem with it.
I rather just do my. Someone has a problem with it.
It doesn't matter who you pick.
There's no one in the city someone does not have a problem with, I think.
And once you do that song, you inherit all those problems.
You're everybody's up. Like, now you're that guy's ops, you're up. You feel me? And that's just how it goes, you know? Over music too.
Because the scene's like that, right? Do you ever feel like, yo, being a Toronto rapper is like, it's fucked right now?
Bro, I just got shot 7 times, bro. I just got shot 3 weeks ago, you feel me? So it's like, you feel me? Like, I'm pretty sure if I wasn't a rapper, it wouldn't have happened, you feel me? People are envious, you feel me? People, when they see you do good, they see you popping off, or they see you, you know, you're in the spotlight, bro, they want to take you up, bro. 100%. And that's just how the city is at this point, you feel me? So it's like, it's survival of the fittest at this point, bro. You gotta, you know, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to live, right? You feel me?
And it's fucked up because as much as people can say, like, we had the conversation about you can't do both things at once, right?
Yeah.
So once you commit to rap, you commit to rap. But it's like, just because you say, I'm gonna leave this life alone and do music, doesn't mean everyone who doesn't like you leaves the life alone too, right? So once you agree to leave the life alone, but it doesn't mean
bro, it's a tug of war. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's a tug of war. Like, I won't say I've left that life alone completely. You feel me?
But
I'm trying every day. I'm trying every day to leave all that fuck shit behind me. You feel me? Because I want to be a better person. You feel me? Like, it's not good to have your like Duke stressing, like you're in jail, you're getting shot. Like, imagine how your Dukes feel when you get shot. You feel me? You just got shot 7 times. Like, when they're driving to the hospital, like, they don't even know if you're fucking alive at this point or not. You know, like, people are there waiting for you, waiting for the doctor to tell them if you're alive or not. You feel me? More times, like, bro, I have guys that got shot 3 times, you know, they passed away, you know? It's a blessing. I feel like God was there for me, you know? So, alhamdulillah, you know? I feel like God was there for me, you know? And like, I feel like I went, it was so smooth. Like, even after the fact that it happened, like, I feel like it was like God was there for me throughout the whole time, you feel me? Like, bro, 7 times is a lot of times. It hurts, you feel me? Like, it's a lot of times, like, you know? More times, like, I wouldn't even think I would be walking this quickly, you feel me? I shot a music video the next week, you know?
So freezing came after that?
Freezing came right after that. Like literally a week later, I'm like, yo, like, fuck this. I'm gonna go shoot a music video. Like, I was limping at this point. I'm still limping, you know? I was limping at this point, but I'm like, people know I got shot. I don't care, you know? Like, this is who I am. This is what it is. You know, I don't care. Obviously, there's a comments in the music videos, like, where you go down in the comments and people are talking a bunch of shit, but it's like, I don't care for all of that shit, you know? Like, fuck. You feel me?
But a lot of people after that situation would have been like, yo, fuck, if I'm gonna lay low, I'm gonna kick up. What made you say, yo, I have to get right back to the shit, like, right away?
Bro, the video, I just dropped it to piss people off. I'm like, bro, like, people are just like, people think, like, that shit's gonna bring you down. Like, that shit's gonna, like, affect you in a negative way,
To
bro.
stop your
To
progress.
stop you or to stop like you from telling your story, bro. You just made
It's a new
made
chapter.
my story,
It's
bro.
a new chapter in the book.
It's a new chapter in my books. Now I look back at it, I'm like, what I was doing when I got shot, I won't be doing that no more, you feel me? Or I'll be moving smarter, or I'll be doing this, or I'll be doing
So
that.
lesson learned.
Lesson learned, you feel me? It's crazy, you know? But I thank Allah. I'm a Muslim, right? So I just thank Allah, bro. I'm like, Allah was there for I'm a strong believer too, right? So I just thank Allah. I'm like, Allah was there for me, you know? I pray every day, you feel me? I'm like, God was there for me through these hard times, you know? Because not everyone gets to make it, bro.
Yeah.
Not everyone gets to make it, bro.
And even like, what song was it? Was it Never Again when you're
Yeah.
saying, asking Allah, saying, Allah, can you hear me? Was it Never Again?
How does it go? Allah, every day, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I talk to Allah every day. Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you
yeah.
hear me? Like, I want to speak a little bit about that duality because
Yeah.
being a Muslim myself, you know,
Yeah.
there's a duality that comes with it when you're trying to be a good Muslim
Yeah.
and you're practicing the deen, right? But
Yeah.
then no man is perfect.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Which is understood. So you're going to go through your real life situations. How tough is it dealing with that duality of dealing with real situations, trying to progress and be a good Muslim at the same time? Like how hard is it to balance?
Bro, it's you feel me? It's hard, you know, because like even my culture, like music is just like looked down on. You feel me? Like you doing music is like, fuck, he's doing music. Like you know,
He's a rapper.
he's a rapper. Like you feel me? He's just a Toronto rapper. A lot of people, that's what they call you. Like that's one thing I hate. You feel me? They'll just be like,
Toronto rapper.
he's gonna be a Toronto rapper, bro. It could be more than just you being a Toronto rapper. You feel me? 100%. And you know, once you have a goal and you set your mind to it, I feel like you can conquer anything in life. You feel me? Once you have your minds, like if I got up today and I said, yo, I want this, and I need X amount of money to get this, I know I'm gonna make it. You feel me? If I say a year from now, I wanna put down payment on a condo and I need this much money and I go hard, I know I'm gonna make it, you feel me? So it's like, it's just your mentality. It's what's in your head, right? You feel me?
No, 100%. Have you ever thought about taking the trip to Mecca?
I already been.
You did it already?
I've been 3 times.
Oh shit.
I've been 3 times. I did Umrah over 8 times. I went to Umrah over 8 times. I've been to Mecca. I've been to Medina.
Is that something your family?
I never did Hajj.
You never did- I was
Inshallah.
gonna say, did you do Hajj yet?
Inshallah, I did. Inshallah, I'll do my Hajj soon too. But I did my Umrah. I did a Umrah for an old lady too, cause she was on a wheelchair, right? And the process of Umrah is like one of the things you gotta do is you gotta run from a mountain to a mountain. You feel me? So like she was in a wheelchair, so she couldn't do it. So I was like, I get extra reward, you know, just push her around. You feel me?
Yeah.
I've been there. I love it over there, bro. It's crazy. It's a different feeling, you know.
Yeah.
It's peace over there. It's nice,
Do
you know.
you feel like when you go in that kind of environment, it brings you closer to who you truly are?
Bro, when I first saw the Kaaba, I just started crying, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like
emotional. It has to be emotional.
bro, it's not like it's not. I don't even know why I cried. At this point, it's just like I looked at it and it's like everything just like it just humbles you, bro. Like you know, it's just like it humbles you. You feel me? And like I don't want to knock on anyone's door and shit, but as long as you believe in God, bro, like you don't even have to believe in Allah. As long as you believe in God,
God is God.
God is God, bro. You just gotta have faith. You feel me? You gotta be a believer. You feel me? Like it'll get you through a lot of hard times, bro. A lot of people when they're going through hard times, they don't realize that like all it could really take is for you to just turn to God, bro. Just pray, you know, and like you'll get through it. You know, you get through a lot of hard times praying to God, bro. It's crazy, you know. You feel me?
No, 100%.
Like all of us, like you'll see us throughout the week, like we do our fuck shit, you know? But Jummah times, when I walk into Jummah prayers, I'll see all my cronies lined up. They're all lined up in a row, you feel me? They're all there praying. We all pray together, you know?
Yeah.
Every Jummah, I see all of them, you know? Every Friday prayer, they're all there, you know? I love it, you feel me? Because I get to see everybody, no matter who you are, what you do in the streets, how bad your week was, what you did, how many people you hurt, you feel me? Friday prayers, I always see everybody there, you know, and it just humbles you, you feel me? It's like, you know, like everybody's there for one reason, you feel me, is to repent, is to ask Allah for forgiveness, you feel me?
And I feel like even prayer in general, like, even if people don't necessarily like follow religion, but just that act of stopping everything
Everything just to
for
pray,
a
bro.
moment and just centering and fucking
Yeah, just pray,
blocking
bro.
out the world, and you know what I mean, talking to whatever your power,
Yeah,
higher power is.
exactly.
Is very important.
It is, bro.
In people's lives, you know.
It is.
I want to talk a little bit about in your music. A common theme in your music we talked a little bit about is like, especially in like aftermath and shit, is loss.
Yeah.
Like about, which is a reality in people's situations, and we talked about how a lot of rappers won't necessarily talk about that too much because they don't want to look soft or
yeah.
weak, but like we all go through it and everyone goes through it, so it's reality.
Exactly.
Which I think is why people relate to your shit the way they do.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you're not scared to talk about that shit.
Exactly.
How did that theme come into your music? Because it wasn't so much a theme when you first started.
Bro,
but
honestly,
it came into your music, right?
honestly, it's like after like my best friend passed away, you feel me? Like I was with him the night before, like this my friend, like this like you and your best friend, you feel me? Someone you've known.
Your right hand.
Your right hand, you hang out with him every day. Like that night before that, we're kick up, you know, we went to a jacuzzi place, we're chilling in the jacuzzi, we're hanging out, you know, like we're having a good time. I looked at him like he's making jokes. I didn't know like the next day he's gonna pass away and shit, you feel me? So like, and he wanted me to do the music shit more than anyone. Like this guy was like on my ass for like, yo,
You say he's your
fam.
biggest supporter?
Biggest supporter, bro. Like everything I do right now, bro, all this music shit, I wouldn't even be doing it if it wasn't for him, bro. Like, honestly, I just want to go hard for him, you feel me? Because I know, like, he wanted it so fucking bad. Like, he wanted it more than me, you feel me? It's like, sometimes I felt like he was the artist, you feel me? Like, that's how bad he wanted it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
so it's crazy. After he passed away, you know, like, I got into my feelings and shit a little bit, you know? So, like,
Yeah.
I started making music, and, like, the first song, after he passed away, it just worked out to be, like, it was just, I was writing it from my heart, right? It was just whatever was in my heart, I'm just writing it, so that's how it came about, you know?
So that's where that, because that's a common theme in your music that comes up. Like, you can tell
Exactly.
it's something you really, really, really care about.
Yeah.
You most recently dropped a video on Six Buzz. I believe
Freezing.
it dropped on Six Buzz.
Freezing. Yeah.
Very dope song. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Heavy. I told you off camera. Again, I feel like your melody and the content are improving. You could tell, especially in that song.
Yeah.
And even the visual, like that visual compared to your first visual.
Yeah, like,
is a
yeah,
big fucking difference,
exactly.
you know? What inspired that song and why drop it at that time? Like, why was it so important to you?
Well,
What inspired
Freezing?
that song? Yeah.
Freezing, I dropped, to be honest, I just wanted to show the world, like all this bullshit doesn't have to stop you, bro. Like
What inspired the writing of you in Freezing?
oh, Freezing?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm just, in general, my music is just going towards, like, I'm trying to write for people who've been through shit, you know, like, I'm trying to, like, I get a lot of DMs too, like, people are like, yo, like, your music helped me through some dark times, like, I lost this person, I lost that person, or, like, I'm going through this, you know, like, and it helped me, you feel me, and that shit makes me happy, you know, you feel me, like, when you're going through something, like, that
Yeah, because I feel like with your music, that's one thing that separates your music from any other rapper.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we can turn up to someone's music or we could fucking get lit to someone's music, but can I like feel pain?
Feel pain and relate.
Can I relate to like
Yeah.
suffering and loss and fucking the real shit?
Exactly.
That's reality of life.
That's
fam.
reality
Like,
of life, bro. Like, even in the city right now, bro, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, you know, a lot of crazy shit going on, you know?
no,
So,
100%.
Yeah,
So that was like the thought behind like
exactly.
why drop Freezing.
Exactly.
We talked a little bit about why being a rapper in Toronto is not an easy task. Like,
It's not. Shout out all the rappers, bro. Like, it's hard.
no, it's a hard
It's
fucking
hard.
task. You
It's
know,
a hard
fu-
sport.
even
You don't know if
people
you're
that-
gonna make it out, bro.
You don't know. And even a lot of people who have nothing to do with the streets, just being a rapper, you could be from fucking Ajax.
Ajax, bro.
Just being a rapper, if people think for a second that you're on shit, because you know how people talk and make up shit.
Yeah.
They could be like, I heard this youth from see someone. Ah, we have to
That's
pitch him,
it, bro.
like,
We have to pitch him, you know? Like, it's
and
crazy,
Or
bro.
once you do a song with someone, yo, he's one of them.
Bro, the
niggas.
city's crazy. Like, there's innocent people dying at this point. Like, you saw the kid, Markham and Ellesmere, like 2 days
That
ago.
was fucked.
Bro, like, these are like kids who fucking have nothing to do with all this shit. Like, keep them out of this fucking bullshit, you know? Like, you feel me? That kind of shit cheeses my soul, bro. Like, Kid's just fucking 16. He's going home. Imagine,
At a
bro.
bus stop, fam.
Imagine how he felt, bro. He was on the ground. He's fucking dying, bro. Like, you know, like that's not a good fucking feeling. You know, for a 16-year-old kid, that's not a good feeling at all. You know.
Yeah, like even like when someone's like semi caught up in shit, we're like, okay, you know, like even he didn't deserve
Bro,
it.
if you're from the streets, you know what comes with the
Yeah,
streets.
he didn't deserve it. We don't wish that on nobody, but it's not just so much like yo, innocent youth. That's
If you're in the streets, this shit comes with the streets. You know, a lot of people who are in the streets, they know what goes on in the streets. If you're an innocent kid who doesn't know what's going on, he's just going home from school, bro. Like you're a fucking loser if you did that to a person like that. You're a fucking loser. In my books, you're a fucking goof. To me, you're a goof.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't have no ratings for you. You know. You feel me?
I want to go back a little bit, kind of off topic, to go back a little bit about to your family. Your family came here in hopes of a better life for everybody,
Yeah.
right? That was they worked
Goal.
their ass off to get
That was their
everybody
goal.
here to work so hard.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel a certain amount of pressure, or like, I don't know if pressure is the right word, but like, yo, I know my family worked so hard to get me here. I have to make
I have
them
to
proud.
make it out. Yeah, exactly, bro. I think about that all the time. You feel me? Like I have siblings that are like becoming lawyers and like accountants. Like they're accountants already and they're lawyers and shit. And like in my culture, it's like the boys are supposed to be like, if I'm not a doctor or an engineer, like it's like basically shame on you. You feel
Yeah,
me?
like you wasted your opportunity.
When you go back home, like they ask you first thing, like,
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Say I'm a rapper. Like,
Yeah, a rapper. You know, you feel
have
me?
you been back?
Yeah, I've been back. I've been back multiple times.
Have you been back since you were lit?
No, not yet.
Do you plan that? Trip?
Yeah, 100%. I want to know. I want to see how it feels. You feel
I want
me?
to talk about that though,
Yeah,
because
bro, I'm trying to expand. Like, I'm trying to like have my people listen to me out there. Like, there's a huge fan base out there too. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, once they start playing you over there, like it catches fire. Like I want say guys like, I don't know if you know those Sidhu Moosewala and those guys.
I talked to A.R. Paisley and them about those
Bro, those guys.
A.R. Paisley fucks with the brown boy guys.
Exactly.
and
Those
we talked about that, leaning into that.
Those guys are popping, bro.
I know.
Those guys are popping, you feel me? Like, it doesn't matter what type of music they make. At the end of the day, bro, like, they're getting their streams, they're making their money, you feel me? Like, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. You could be playing me from fucking India for all I care for.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, bro. You're still listening
So
to me.
do you
know?
think about like tapping into those markets?
Yeah,
Like, do you-
100%.
have
I've already
you-
thought about it.
Have you been getting those DMs from people like that you never thought you would get? Like, from,
I haven't yet, but soon enough, like,
it's gonna catch on.
my goal is to like get a little bigger, like, you know, get my fan base a little bigger, and then we'll expand, you know, like I want to do a song with like one of those Punjabi rap. Why not?
But do you feel like before that We Love Hip Hop shit, people didn't know you were even?
No, I feel like
Back then, I didn't know.
I feel like people were sleeping on me, you know.
No,
That's
but
what-
even about your ethnicity and shit. That's what I'm talking
oh,
about.
a lot of people, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like,
I didn't know at all.
what? Like, you know, like this guy's white, this guy's white,
I
this
would
white.
honestly, I would assume they were like Albanian or like
Exactly, bro.
some shit like that.
It's crazy, but
That's what I would have thought.
I know, it's crazy,
get
bro.
that?
I get that a lot, bro. I get like I never
If
get
you're Muslim,
Pakistani.
If you said you're Muslim, I'd have been like, oh, you're Albanian. That's what I would have been like.
Exactly, but people don't even know when they watch my videos. They don't know like if I'm Muslim or not either, right? They just automatically assume, yo. That's why I have a lot of white fans too, because I feel like they think, yo,
He's a white
this
guy.
guy's a white guy. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, but that's why I even put the Pakistani flag in my bio on Instagram. You know, because I want people.
important, fam.
I want people to know where I'm from and who I am. You know, I don't want them guessing and wondering where I'm from and shit, right? I want to put it out there like, this is who I am, this is where I come from, and I wear this shit, you know? You feel me? I'm not embarrassed of where I come from, bro. Like, you feel me? A lot of people, they lie about shit, you know? You ask them, they won't tell you, you know? They lie about it. Me, I'm not like that, bro. This is where I come from. It's who I am, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
You spoken about being locked up in music,
Yeah.
interviews and shit. It's a pretty common theme with like rappers in the city and like in minorities in general being incarcerated and shit, right?
Yeah.
Especially coming from like what people would deem like fucking high risk neighborhoods, whatever. To me, it's deeper than what people think. Like it's not so simple as just niggas are doing stupid shit to get locked up. What do you think is the main reasons for such a high incarceration rate with like minorities and shit coming from Toronto?
I feel like it's just a lot of like, everyone's just trying to live, bro. You know, just everyone's just trying to live. Like, a lot of guys, the only reason to why they're even getting locked up for like, say, for instance, guns and shit is because, bro, like, you just want to live, bro. You don't want to die. You don't want your op to catch you and do you dirty. Like, the city's a wild place now, bro. Like, you can't even go out to eat lacking, bro. Like, it's crazy, you know. Like you gotta think about all these things, you know. Like, you can't go here, you can't go there, you see this guy here, he's looking at you fishy. Like, everyone's just trying to live. You feel me? And then there's the odd ones that just like causing problems for the fuck of it because they're, you know, you feel me? They're insecure, this, that, whatever. They just like causing problems. But more times, guys are just trying to live, bro, you know? A lot of guys, a lot of real guys, if you ask them, they don't even like living this lifestyle, bro. Like, they want to live a normal life, you know? Like, it's not fun to live that lifestyle, you feel me? It's not fun to be watching your back or, oh, that guy's a cop or that guy's a undie or, yo, I think I'm being followed.
What would you say to a kid? There's gonna be kids watching this right now.
Yeah.
Who are not too deep, like
Exactly.
they're not past that point where you can't turn back. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That see the fucking designer drip,
Yeah.
the stacks, the bitches.
Yeah.
But aside from you, there's not too many people talking about the pain. What do you say
To the kids?
What do you say to those kids that aren't too deep where they can't turn back? Fam?
Honestly,
they're not off the porch all the way yet. You know?
To the kids who are not too deep into it, like, a lot of kids think, yo, being gangster is cool. You know? They think, oh, yo, this guy's wearing that. He has a chain on.
Respect, money.
Respect, he has respect. You know, he has a nice car. I bet when kids see me driving in the hood or whatever, they're like, oh, that guy has a nice car. Oh, this guy's doing music, you know? But, bro, like, fuck. It comes with a lot of fucking shit, bro. Like, you know, like, you have dead friends. You have, like, you gotta watch your back. It's not worth the stress, you know? It's not, at the end of the day, it's not worth it. You feel me? And that's what, like, I want to tell to all the kids, like, bro, like, you rather live a normal life than be this guy and, like, you might get money, you might have nice cars, you might get girls, but it's not worth the stress and, like, whatever, like, the shit you're gonna go through, you feel me? Not, like, I'm saying, like, 5% of the 100% will probably make it out. You feel me?
If that. If 5.
If.
Probably high. That's probably a high fucking estimate.
I was gonna say 1,
Yeah,
but I'm just, you know, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, only, like, certain X amount of guys will really make it out, you feel me? And, like, it's very hard, bro. You gotta beat the odds. You gotta beat, like, it's hard, bro.
It's like betting against casino.
It's hard, bro. It's super hard, bro. You feel me? You could make $1 million. You could make $2 million, $3 million. But, yo, that shit comes with greed, too, right? You're gonna want more. You feel me? And then you're gonna get caught up, bro. You eventually get caught up, you know?
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear, to be honest, to be honest, right now, my biggest fear, I don't want to fucking die. I want to live. You feel me? I want to be able to tell my story. I want to be able to, it's not even that I'm scared of dying. I know a lot of people around me are going to be super hurt, you feel me, if something happens to me, you know? I just want to be able to, like, get my word out there, get my story out there, let people know who I am, you know? I'm more than just a fucking guy from a fucking hood, you feel me? You know?
That's way deeper than that shit.
Yeah, you know, it's super deep, you feel me? I just want to be there. Like, I want to provide for my loved ones. I want to, like, I want to buy my mom a house. I want to do all this good shit, you feel me? Like, you know? Where my parents could look at me and be like, yo, like, that's the son I raised, you feel me?
What are you most proud of at this point in your life?
I feel like I've grown into, like, a very positive person. I feel like I'm not there yet, but I feel like I'm growing, you know, every day, you feel me? I'm leaving a lot of people behind. Like, if you, like, before it was like, it doesn't matter if you're negative, positive, like, I'm still there with you, you feel me? Now it's like, at this point, it's like, if I don't get those vibes from you, or, like, you don't match my energy, like, I'll just leave you behind, you feel me? Like, I don't care for it, you know? Like, I have a place to be, I have somewhere to be, you know? If you're not gonna be with me on this ride, then, you know, you're getting left behind, right?
With all fuck shit that we talked about that comes with doing this rap shit in Toronto, right? What motivates you and makes you continue to pursue music?
It's just, it's like so many people are listening to me at this point. It just surprises me, bro. I'm like, yo, like, I can't believe these many people are listening to me. Like, bro, I just pulled up to the hood like 3 days ago. Like, I'm driving, and, like, I'm like, what is that? and someone was just bumping, freezing in their car, and I'm like, bro, like, imagine how many people out there, not even from Toronto, like, I see my Spotify, you feel me? Like, I know how many people are,
analytics and shit.
yeah, like, I know how many people are bumping me in the UK or, like, you know what's going on, so it's like, I'm like, bro, like, these people who don't even know me are relating to my music, you know? You feel me? I go somewhere now, like, people start to recognize me and shit, you know? Like, I get a lot of love, you feel me? It's crazy, like, there's a lot of hate in the city, but the same way there's a lot of love in the city too, you feel me? So it's like,
I feel you gotta focus on the love.
you gotta focus on the love, bro. Like, it's crazy, you know? That's why all that hate shit, I just leave it behind. I'm like, bro, it's like, it's someone who just fucking, just hates their life, bro. Like, you know? For you, like, usually people who hate on you are people who just wanna project their insecurities onto you. They feel bad about something they did, or they feel bad about themselves, and then they wanna project it onto you, you feel me? They wanna be like, oh, like, say for instance, like, I'll give you an example, like, say being fat. Say you're fat. You see another fat guy.
He's fat.
Yo, fam, that guy is fat, but yo, you don't even know you're fat too, crow. Like, you know, you're just projecting what you feel about yourself onto someone else, you know, just to like down talk them and shit, you know. So it's crazy.
I want to talk a little bit about travel, because you talked about analytics and shit.
Yeah.
How important is traveling to you?
Bro, I just applied for my passport. Like, it's coming in, bro. Like,
Don't get the fuck
I
out of the
lost
city,
it. I lost my passport. Like, at this point, if I didn't lose it,
Fuck outta
I wouldn't be here, bro. Like,
Yeah. I tell
Like,
niggas all the time.
I
get the fuck out of here.
bro,
fam,
I
see
can get the
world
fuck
and
out of
double
here
back,
and be there for a X amount of times and just spend my time there and have a
Just
good time, you
easy,
know?
build,
Like,
clear your
I just
mind
want
and
to get
come
the
back.
fuck, at this point, I just want to get the fuck out of here, you know? Like, I just want to go, I want to see the world, I want to open my mind up, I want to meet new people, you know? I'm planning a trip to the UK in March, you know? We're going to have, I'm not going to say no names, but we have a few collaborations, you know? We're going to work on some music there and shit, you know? Drop some music from there.
Dope.
Yeah, you know? So, I'm just waiting for my passport, bro. 2 more weeks and fuck, I'm booking my tickets, bro. I'm
Inshallah,
out of here,
brother.
inshallah, brother.
What's the plan for 2020, man? We talked a little bit about rollout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's the plan for 2020 with music?
Plan for 2020 for music, I'm trying to pop off, bro. Like, I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to pop off. I'm trying to drop music. Like, one thing rappers need to understand is, yo, consistency, bro. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't have the greatest music, you know? You gotta be consistent.
Let your fan base grow with you.
You feel me? You gotta be consistent, bro. Like, people think, oh, like, they'll drop a song every 4 months and you're gonna be fine. Nah, bro. You gotta drop music all the time. You want it? If you're hungry for it, you gotta drop your music, bro. You gotta work on your shit. You know?
What's the long-term goal for Roadrunner? Like, you're doing music
Long-term
now,
goal is
you're-
to
you're-
find
you're-
a-
You're progressing as a rapper.
Yeah.
But what's the 10-year? Like, what's the
Bro,
end
the
goal?
10-year goal, I wanna have kids, I wanna have a wifey, I wanna have a nice big house, I wanna fucking be rich, and I just wanna live a normal life, you know? When you come from all this rah-rah bullshit, you just wanna live a normal life, you know? Just wake up, make breakfast.
I won't lie to you, fam. I tell all my niggas all the time, I'm like, I'm washed up. Me, I'm married, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm married, I have my one kid, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? My one daughter. And like a lot of my niggas who are still like super, super active will be like, yo, you know the man I'm talking about you, and be like, yo, we're jealous of this guy, fam. This guy is kick
Fam,
up.
that's the life,
He's
brother.
kick up. He fucking has his life. Like sometimes I feel like, yo, these guys are out having fun, double. Like, yo, fam,
Nah, bro.
you're like, yo, don't ever in your life think that we're all looking at you. Yo, this guy's a house.
Yeah,
He's kick up. He has his shorty. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it grounds me to know that, like, yeah, that is the end goal, fam. To be kick up with your shorty and have a little quiet, humble.
Exactly.
I always say, when I'm coming down tonight, if I'm washed up, you know what I'm at.
That's
I'm
it,
home with my
bro. You're
shorty,
home.
fam.
You're at
I'm
home
with my
watching
shorty, I'm with
TV
my
or some
daughter. I
shit, bro.
FaceTime nigga, I'm with my daughter, fam. What do you think? I'm on the same thing
bro.
every day, fam.
But yo, that's the lifestyle, right? Like, you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, that's the good lifestyle. That's the real lifestyle. Like, you don't gotta be out there at 11 o'clock, like, 12 at night, 1 at night, drunk, doing fuck shit. I'd rather be at home in bed with my wifey and my kids, you feel me? Like, you know, I'm getting old too, so I gotta start thinking about shit too, you feel me?
That shit
Like,
humbles me though, cause I'll be like, niggas having so much fun. Niggas be like, yo, fam, are you fucking dumb?
yeah, bro.
Like,
Same
you're-
shit. It's like
yeah,
it's
you
like
know what I
same
mean?
shit with like, say you're hustling super hard. Same shit. Like, they're calling, yo, where you at? Like, you feel the same way. You're like, fuck, like, I need this money, but like,
I wanna be.
they're having fun, you know, but like, fuck, do you need that money bad enough or not? If you need it bad enough, bro, you're just gonna you gotta pick one, bro.
Yeah,
you know.
Me, fam, I'm happy where I am, and
Yeah.
inshallah, family. The way your shit is going right now, like I said, the reason I even wanted to sit down with you, fam, in the first place, instead of following you and shit, because I like your music, but more importantly,
Thank you,
your
bro.
demeanor, family. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying? I can see you remind me of my niggas, you know what I mean?
Thank you, bro.
So we're rooting for you on this side, cuz.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see where you go.
I am too, bro. I am too, you know. I am too myself too, you know.
Inshallah.
I just like drop. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I just like dropping quality music. That's it, bro. Like you drop music, you know, people are gonna listen. You feel me?
Play me some shit behind the scenes. Shit's about to get crazy, but you don't know.
You heard that, right?
Yeah. This is Rich Noir.
We got some shit coming, you know.
On the ones with my guy Roadrunner, Cash Feelings.
Yeah.
Bow.